Society provides a clear blueprint for success. Go to school, secure a high-paying job, or open a prestigious private practice. But whether you are a senior software engineer or a highly specialized surgeon, this exact path contains a hidden vulnerability. When you earn a promotion or a raise, the natural instinct is to upgrade your baseline. You secure a larger mortgage, finance a better car, and lock in a suite of higher fixed bills. You have traded your progress for a heavier burden that requires you to work even harder just to stay afloat. This arrangement relies entirely on your physical presence. The moment you step away from the office, whether for a vacation or an emergency, the cash flow stops. A professional making $500,000 a year is effective at generating income, but they are failing to build wealth. True wealth is decoupled from your labor. It is the result of owning something that pays you while you sleep. A massive salary without ownership provides a high standard of living, but the cage remains. You are simply living in a more comfortable version of the same trap. The economy has 4 distinct territories with unique rules. The left side contains employees and the self-employed. This labor hemisphere trades time directly for dollars. On the right are business owners and investors. This leverage hemisphere accumulates assets, producing income regardless of personal effort. Your position on this map dictates your entire financial destiny. It determines whether you spend your life working for money or if you build the structures where your money works for you. The employee quadrant is governed by a strict mathematical limit. Because human time is finite, your income is permanently capped. You can only sell so many hours before you reach the ceiling of your own physical capacity. Many people try to escape this by becoming their own boss, moving down to the self-employed quadrant. But as a solo consultant or shop owner, you are still the bottleneck. You've simply traded one job for 10, handling marketing, accounting, and operations, while your income remains tied to your daily presence. The tax structure of the left side is intentionally punishing. You earn $1, the government siphons off a massive percentage at the highest possible rate, and you are left to spend whatever remains after the cut. The labor hemisphere is a linear, highly taxed system designed to exhaust human effort without producing independent wealth. Transition to the business owner quadrant, and the rules change. True owners delegate daily operations to focus on the self-sustaining systems powered by other people's time. They own the machine that turns the gears. The right side operates on an inverted tax code. These entities earn revenue, spend it on reinvestment and growth first, and only pay taxes on the leftover profits. They legally reduce their tax bill by expanding their assets. The investor quadrant represents the ultimate stage of leverage. Wealth scales through ownership, completely disconnected from your physical labor. You use capital to acquire assets that generate more capital. Professional investors accelerate this by using other people's money. They acquire assets using bank debt because borrowed money is legally exempt from income tax. The tax code functions as it was designed. It heavily taxes those who trade their time for security, while it subsidizes the people who take risks to build and invest in systemic infrastructure. Transitioning from labor to leverage requires a total identity overhaul. You must rewire your habits, language, and deepest beliefs about work. Start by reframing your current 9-to-5. It provides the essential financial runway, and more importantly, the specific hours required to build a pipeline while the bucket feeds your family. The first strategic move is to audit your cash flow. You must cease acquiring liabilities that drain your account and begin acquiring assets, dividend stocks, real estate, or digital products that autonomously put money into your pocket. When you build, shift your obsession away from a single product. Focus instead on the automated system that delivers that product. If the business can't run without you, you haven't built a business. You've created another job. Crossing the quadrant involves a strategic reallocation of your daily resources. Success here depends on the slow, deliberate process of turning your efforts towards system ownership. Building the systems and ownership structures we've discussed requires a resource more specific than capital, your spare time. This is where the life of a high earner and a wealth builder truly diverge. Wealthy individuals do not build their empires during the 40 hours they spend at an office. They build them in the 14 hours a day outside of work, the time most people spend on recovery or distraction. Working hard on the left side of the map ensures you work hard forever. But working hard on the leverage side, in the margins of your day, eventually buys back your freedom.